Hello. So I would like to talk about the Andrew Tate and Greta situation. Various things. Okay. Number one. Okay. So, Andrew Tate. He was saying things about cars. He has a big car, lots of cars, a bit gas, got a big gas tank, blah 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 blah. Now, okay, let's not read into this too much. But I'm not being conspiracy. But let's just say that he is a threat to the agenda, which is to make the world green. And of course, the green agenda is not necessarily so reliable, but in order for it to be carried through, maybe, quite possibly, Andrew Tate is a threat because he is against the agenda, which is to turn Europe into green energy, which is, like electric powered, wind powered. And the reason why I am interested or slightly sympathetic to his argument, I think obviously it's stupid that he has loads of cars. In fact, I would just be grateful for one car. In fact, I don't even need a car. But anyway, what I think is that quite possibly there is an argument that the green agenda is not conducive for everyone. Okay, so for instance, making wind power turbines, making solar power thingy majiggies, very expensive, requires lots of raw materials, blah blah blah. The whole process is very, and even people are saying that you need a lot of fossil fuels to create that, and the whole project is not even gonna, the energy used is not even gonna make back the damage it causes. So anyway, not that I'm pro fossil fuels. In fact, I just think that we need to create new community, new society in which we don't need to use cars. So like, for instance, we just walk everywhere. Maybe the community will have one car, so for emergencies, or so I'm all about creating communities that don't need internet, don't need cars, don't need things that modern energy requirements requires. Okay, like monoculture farming, blah blah blah. And you might think I'm a quack, but actually I know that it's possible to create societies like that people can enjoy. I know that. I just know that. It's very hard for me to explain, but I in a nutshell, I'm a genius. And yeah, I got the downloads, I got the vision, and it's step by step. And don't worry, I'm working on it. And okay, what else? What Greta said, the tiny penis quote, not very, I don't know, kind of a bit childish, a bit like a school teenager poke. Maybe it has some subconscious trigger thingy and it was meant to happen, but like, the tiny penis thing is, the thing is about that is like, she's saying he has tiny penis energy because he's just buying stupid cars, like, and there is a kind of like argument that people with tiny penises overcompensate by having like big cars, big machines, whatever. The thing is that even if Andrew Tate had a tiny penis, I mean, a lot of people might have small penises, and so she's just going at like all men with tiny penises. It's like me saying that quote by Greta was a flat-chested quote, a flat, it's like lots of men have penises different sizes. But if you're going, you're going at men who are self-conscious about having a small penis, you know what I mean? And imagine if you had a small penis and then like you'd be afraid of like, because you'd see this quote and then for the rest of your life you'd think some of the things that you were doing were your tiny penis energy, but maybe it's your passion. Like, let's say if Andrew Tate had a tiny penis, well, at least he's giving jobs to all the people that are making these ridiculous cars. So all those workers who are building the cars, making the money for the cars, are getting money from his tiny penis energy. All the, the car designers, blah, 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 everyone involved in the whole process is benefiting from his tiny penis energy. And of course, cars is a bad example because, we need to drive less. It's obviously polluting the atmosphere. It's kind of like a fetish that our society has. Henry Ford wanted everyone to have a car. We don't need to have a car, but now, for instance, America is completely dependent on the use of cars, in the way, all their, you can get everywhere with a car. So the way they designed it was for cars, which is actually a mistake. But yeah, the thing is about what she said about the tiny penis energy is quite funny because it's actually, for instance, maybe like someone with tiny penis energy might be like obsessed with making solar power thingies, and they're overcompensating with their small penis to make a high energy machine. You know what I'm saying? So can you see the kind of like, she kind of getting herself into a bit of a mess for saying that. That was kind of like a bit of a silly thing to say. I know she is a girl, she don't know about guys very much. Yeah. And also, she doesn't know about, like, she's pushing for green energy, but she doesn't realize that she's a puppet for a green energy movement that is not effective and will create inequality. I'm pretty sure it will create inequality because people will still be like fighting for resources. It will create slavery. It will create a system of that we are in now, where there's like super poor people having to bust their balls, and there's super rich people busting but their balls to just like stay afloat and be able to have someone make a pizza for them. Okay, so what else? Where are we going with this? Andrew Tate, on the other hand, yes, so he has acknowledged that green energy thing, but he's using that to push his agenda, which is his fossil fuel agenda. So in some ways, both people are slightly wrong. And if we created communities where we don't need a lot of energy, not a lot of modern energy, just use firewood every now and again, then maybe Andrew Tate and Greta will enjoy the benefits of fossil fuel energy and the modern green energy, because those kind of things would just be like a little extra bonus in the community. but you wouldn't want those things to be sabotaging the balance, the nature balance within the community. Okay, what else am I gonna say? Yeah, about the Andrew Tate thing about child trafficking. It would be terrible, of course, if he's involved in that. What I could say is, first of all, he is a guy that is obsessed with making lots of money. Like, he is on that trajectory of money. He thinks having lots of money is going to make him happy, make him comfortable. It's a capitalist mindset, and to an extent, it is true, and it's a philosophy that a lot of people hold. Like religion is money, and the thing is, yeah, like, money is religion in a way, and the problem is that it's not. It's just like you can be surrounded in an illusion where, like, money is solving everything. You know, a lot of people just believe that money, if you have money, you're happy. If you don't have money, you're sad, which is kind of true, but that's just because of the structure of the society that we've created, which is on its foundation wrong. Now, if Andrew Tate wants to get shitloads of money, maybe that's why he got into that industry. Not saying that he did, because maybe he's being, like, taken down by the agenda, which could be true. I don't know. But on the other hand, maybe he's in the child trafficking industry because that is the way that he can make a stupid amount of money. You look at most industries, most jobs, they're all corrupt in some ways. You know, like, a coffee shop is pushing a drug. A McDonald's is pushing addictive food and animal abuse. So, yeah, like, what he was doing was not he was not doing it immorally on the deep subconscious level. He was doing it because he needs to make money, and in this world, when you make money, you get corrupted. When you need to make money, you get corrupted. Now, or you could argue that the reason why he did it was because actually he's just evil. But I don't know. I don't think he's just evil. I think I think he would have done it because it's a easy way to make money. So anyway, just let me know in the comments what you think. Lots of controversies here. Maybe you all hate me and what I'm saying. Maybe it's all just a load of rubbish. I wonder if the cosmic universe wanted me to talk about this stuff. Maybe I should stop running my mouth. So we'll see what happens when I post this. One love. Peace.